Hey everybody, welcome back to Season 4, Episode 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind, joining the gang. I have to assume, okay, I'm gonna hit play, but 3, 2, 1, go. I have to assume that the flame thing is like you just tell him the truth that you couldn't keep it lit. And then he has a stand and it's in the lighter or something. I do really enjoy the aesthetic that they've got going on here. Like the color changes. Wait, is it a different song? Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna do a different intro just for one episode. I also like the interpretation of how the light would work with the shadows on the stairs, where it's like checkerboard. That's cool. Oh well, you're fucked now. I think I need to be paying better attention to some of the details that are in these intros. I kind of have been just like casually watching the intros just because I don't know, picking out details is not like that important. When you don't like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I've seen him around and his doofy hat and her. I've seen them around, but I don't know who they are. And I've only seen them because I don't know, people I follow on XYZ website like JoJo and they'll talk about that this or that or whatever. But so okay, I know that there is one other JoJo and it's a girl. I know of her. Um but I haven't seen her in any of this. I guess we could talk about that. So I assume that's for a season that has not been made yet or is not yet up on Crunchyroll. So I don't know how much JoJo we actually have left at this point. Um I would assume we have some after the season, but maybe it's not up yet. I think someone even told me that. So that thing on the back of his hand is the symbol. He's too strong. I can't stop him. And then he's like, "No wait, anime power." I do think it's a nice little like nod that he says Muda as his thing because that's his dad. And that's the end of the season. So the sun is shifting enough that, like... That's cool. I like that, though. Yeah, it's gonna suck at night, though. Yeah, you should probably get it around. I don't think you can do that. I like this thing's aesthetic. This stand, pretty cool looking. You should probably start moving. Yeah, there's also a stand here. Did you notice? Like, he's got this line practice. It's gotta be the stand of the mobster dude. I mean, it came out of the lighter, right? Yeah, I don't really know how you guys are gonna keep this up because it's almost night. Okay. Nope, it's just JoJo. I was gonna ask, and I feel like it should be a thing, but I feel like region to region there probably should be like a different name for stands. Like, not even necessarily different translations of it, but like, the idea of a living room might have a different interpretation in each language in each culture. You know what I mean? Where it's just like you see a bird and the thing you focus on about the bird might be different from one region to another. So I feel like Italy would have its own verbiage, but maybe it's just because it's such a tight knit community of people that use stands that whoever came up with the idea that being called a stand just disseminated that idea to everyone. I'm sorry, he's giving an anime protagonist speech, and I wasn't paying attention. So you knew that, and you saw the stand, and then you saw that. Oh, I guess he doesn't know that it's not his stand, or didn't at that point. Oh, that's why it's so literal in its thing. That makes sense. I do like that there are sets of rules now to stands, rather than just like, I don't know, fuck it. You know? Like there are multiple different types of stands, and the previous stands from the previous seasons are retconned to make sense. Or not really retconned, but make sense in the context. Are you guys not yourselves causing shadows? I mean, I guess that doesn't count, because what he's trying to grab is the shadow. That's cool. I like this guy. I like this stand a lot. Uh, Aesthetically, it's cool looking. It's got a cool ability that's limited. It's remote controlled, so it's super like literal in the way it talks. Very judgy sounding. Yeah, isn't that also doing that to Geo's feet? Am I pronouncing that right? Can you move its freeze? Yeah, that seems oddly specific. Oh, so when that's interesting. Just destroy all of the other walls in the area or just hold him down or something. Koichi, how could you know more but still act like you know less about what's going on? Like he's got serious side character energy and he needs to stick up to him, like stick up for himself. I mean, he literally is like sidekick material, but still, like, come on, man. You gotta be the main protagonist of your own story at the very least, right? Oh, and that's the episode then. Oh no, this is just the halfway point? Okay, wow. A lot happened in that episode. No. Yeah, how about you? Okay. I think you should tell him that you relit it. Trust all that. How are you eating a pizza this wrong? Oh my god, it's like eating pizza with a fork. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay. No, I'd assume the worst thing to do would be to lie. Okay, I guess insult. Lie seems the opposite of truth. Trust. I guess. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure that was one of the things he said was a no. His voice is a little weird now. I think you should tell him about the lighter going out. Oh, okay. So what did he take out of the thing? Did he put the badge in there? You gonna actually show us what happened there, or do we just have to live in suspense? So he wants to become a gangster to basically clean up the streets, right? He wants to, like, pull a Robin Hood almost. Like, be a good bad guy. A good criminal. Can't really say that criminals are bad guys. Robin Hood wasn't, right? I mean, yeah, fictional character, but still. Uh huh. This is Dio's kid, right? Right? I didn't misunderstand that. I assume he can control time later as well, then. Guess you don't pass down exactly what you can do to your kid. Okay. Well, fuck, you're gonna... Oh, they're gonna do it like the last second. Okay, there it is. What? He made one of the guns into a banana? Okay, well, did that work? Oh, okay. It did. Uh-huh. Wait, why was there an arrow, though? He had stands, but... What? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That explains that. It takes a certain level of confidence to be able to write a song like this, you know? It's an interesting series, you know? And it is unique. I feel like it's got a lot going for it that a lot of animes don't. And I like the idea that it is just, you know, I think you just got to accept that there's a lot of bullshit in this show. And that doesn't make it bad. That's just like where this show is trying to be at, you know? It's like people who try and argue about the deep narrative experience of, like, I don't know, Batman. It's like there's good moments in Batman, but you just sort of you accept the fact that there's a millionaire or billionaire, whatever he is now, running around in a cape and a furry outfit, and he's fighting crime because he's rich. Like, you just sort of accept that. You don't, like, question it too much. You just go, okay, that makes sense within the narrative. This, you know, like, all right, fine, sure. That's how this works. Same thing with this, you know, like, the motivations of any individual guy or something only needs to go as deep as Batman wants to clean up the streets of his city because of what happened to his parents. And that's kind of where this show's at. It's at that level. It's not at a level where, the bad guy might actually turn out to be a good guy if you just understood the circumstances differently. Like, Dio's just a bad guy. And I think that's fine. And I think I've slowly come to accept that. Every now and then I catch myself drifting, though. So it doesn't deserve the critique levels that I'm giving it sometimes because it's not that kind of show. Does that make sense? Good thing, I think. Anyway, I'll see you for the next one. If I'm doing this right, I believe our schedule was Monday, Friday. If it's not, you got an episode or two today, or 2 episodes today, and I did it wrong. But I believe that's the schedule we worked out. I'll see you for the next one.